Thank you very much for being on the programme this evening. What did you make of Keir Starmer's announcement today? Well,
it's the 17th reset, isn't it? We've had the priorities, the pledges, the milestones, the millstones and everything else. I think it was disappointing that immigration wasn't one of them. I think it's one of the biggest issues I hear on the doorsteps from people. It's something that people are really concerned about. I thought that would have been one of the biggest priorities they would need to put forward. But the reality is, we also saw a bit of backpedalling on growth. He told us we were going to have the highest sustained growth in the G7. Now, all of a sudden, he's backtracking on that. And we're seeing the impact in the economy of what happened with the budget. We did have the fastest growing economy in the G7 when the Labour Party took over. But now, actually, we're in a bit of a tough place.
It wasn't that fast, though, was it?
It was the fastest growing in the G7.
What was the actual growth levels?
But it was the fastest growing. Well, all sorts of stimulus affect economies, but they're affecting the globe. We saw what happened with global prices on energy, etc. But in real terms...
You can't say 0.something% growth is a great triumph, come on. It wasn't like you handed over...
It was the best in the G7.
Escalating, rocketing growth.
The fastest in the G7. But what's happening now, we're seeing business confidence through the floor. Today we've seen that feedback from the Bank of England, who spoke to employers, and the vast majority of employers now feel that they are going to have to put their prices up, that wages are going to go down, that they're going to be able to employ less people. All very bad news for the economy. And it's bad news for public services as well, because without that growth, without those people working, we will not be able to improve public services.
You said that you were disappointed that immigration wasn't talked about today. So do you think there should be a target set then on net migration? Is that what you're saying?
I think, do you know what? Immigration is way too high. We saw Kemi tell us about that last week. Consecutive governments have let people down on immigration. Kemi's committed to putting that cap in place. We really do need to do so. It's not acceptable. It has a huge cost to the public.
What should the cap be? What should it be?
I think it depends where we are at the time, doesn't it? I think I wouldn't like to set a cap now.
But I guess that's what I'm sort of saying, though. You know, you're saying that Keir Starmer should set out, a milestone
have a plan,
on migration. But then, in that case, then what should it be? What should net migration be?
Well, it should be significantly less than it is. We should be doing something to tackle those people who are coming across from those boats illegally.
The numbers are going up. Didn't it?
Since Labour got in office, the numbers have gone up by 20. There are 23% more people crossing the Channel. We're opening more hotels to house migrants. That has a real impact on communities across the country. And it also has a huge impact on the public purse, a huge cost to the public. We want to see more invested in the NHS. We want to see more invested in police. And actually, it's all getting eaten up on this problem.